Yeah. All right. Leading on now, Dortmund versus Monaco, the second fixture of Tuesday's matches. Dortmund 1.7, draw 4.5, and Monaco 4.75, powered by Bet365. First competitive match between these two teams. We've got Dortmund very strong at home in the Bundesliga, I think undefeated, but they do struggle on the road, so they need to use their home advantage now before they go to Monaco. Monaco, a very exciting team emerging, whether this year will be their year or if it will be next year, but certainly value there to play the Dortmund win, who have proved a strength at home. Going to start with you, Martin. Let's talk about the outrights first. Will you be playing the outrights?
I will not be playing the outrights. No, I'm afraid not. Not by the way this Monaco team plays. They have a crazy gung-ho brand of football where they just, both fullbacks motor up and down the pitch. They leave gaps at the back. They just go out all-out attack, and they are phenomenal going forwards, but they really can concede goals. So wouldn't like to say on the outrights, really. I'll be looking at the goals market and indeed on the goal scorers for my tips. Well, I can go straight into it.
I'm excited. So goal scorers, who are you going for?
Well, I think Aubameyang is possibly the most exciting striker in Europe at the moment, and he is playing against a very weak Monaco defence. Sergio Aguero took them apart, and I think he can as well. So 1.83 on him at any time looks great. And I also like, from the Monaco ranks, Kylian Mbappe, who was phenomenal against Man City and really just looks like the next Thierry Henry. You can get 3.75 on him to score at any time with Betfred. But I also found a phenomenal price, 9.0 on him to score at any time with Stan James. Not sure if that's a mistake, but I'd definitely check that out because I think he's going to be a real threat with his pace.
Nice. All right. So definitely here there. You're predicting goals. I am as well. Alex, I know you're a goals market player. What do you think we're going to see? Lots of goals. And are you playing the outrights?
Yeah, I have a lot of tips from this match. I'm studying this match for the last couple of hours. I love this match. I think that is the one that we should concentrate 100% to see it. Of course, it's also Juventus versus Barcelona at the same time, but this is why I have two TVs watching both games in the same time. Yeah, Dortmund home, Monaco, of course, in Europe. They are first place in France. Dortmund disappointed in the last match versus Bayern. Were trashed 4-1 by Bayern Munich. I'm expecting goals, yes. Both teams to score in the over 2.5 at 1.7 right now. But I love also Monaco, not as a single bet. That means not at a straight winner, but +1 on the Asian handicap, 1.84. So in case of Dortmund win at 1 goal, we will take our stake back. But I don't think that Monaco will lose in this one. So +1 seems really, really good and not risky at all from my point of view. And my third tip, it's Monaco to score over 1.5 goals in the match, priced at 2.7. So huge odds offered to Monaco. I don't understand. I don't understand. I understand that Dortmund is a force when they're playing home, and but everyone is thinking that Monaco are outsiders. Well, they are not. We saw them winning against Manchester City. Incredible performance all this tournament, all this season in Champions League. And if they will pass Dortmund in this double leg, I think that they have a pretty big chance to go further till the final. So let's see the first leg and what it will happen.
Yeah, I certainly agree with you. The Monaco should not be underestimated in this match, but I think Dortmund at home shouldn't be either. Big man, 1.7. Are you taking the Dortmund win? Are you looking at the outrights, or are you focusing on another market?
I got a couple here as well. I mean, I agree with everyone. You would be hard-pressed to think we're not going to see goals. I mean, Monaco is a relentless team. They just come at you. And they've actually turned into one of my – I love watching them. Both these teams are great. And from my area where I live, Pulisic is from, so I like to see him do well, and maybe he scores a goal in this one. But yeah, as far as from where I think, I'll go over. This should be like a 3-2, maybe a draw type of game. I really don't think we see this isn't 1-0. I mean, there's no way. These teams are just going to attack. Dortmund does have one of the better crowds you're going to find. Bundesliga always very good as far as crowds are concerned. You look at Dortmund; they've scored 3 or more goals in 6 of 8 Champions League games. We all know Monaco can score. I'll go over 3.5, but I'm actually going to take a shot here with Monaco outright. I think. You look at against Bayern Munich. I mean, Dortmund looked lost on defense. I know it's Bayern Munich, but I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the one goal. I mean, I forget who it was, but he just stuck his head out and wouldn't even, didn't even want to challenge the ball. I don't know what they were doing on defense. I think Monaco's going to score some goals here. I'll go 3-2 Monaco.
I think that sorry to interrupt, big man. Two of Bayern Munich's goals were on the break. I think that Dortmund had the possibility to score 2 times, and both times Bayern went on the break and scored 2 easy goals. So I think that is their defense, exactly like you said, that is problematic. So I think that Monaco has big chances to go further.
Yeah, no, and at that price, sorry, Martin, at that price, I just think I'll take a shot here. At this level of football, we have 2 very good teams, 2 teams that can definitely win. I think +1 is a very, very good bet, but exactly. I'll take a shot with the value here. I like betting on these big underdogs. I'll take a shot on 5 downs at +405 with Monaco, and I'll go over 3.5 goals.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. Goals, Monaco win, so going for sort of the upset, so to speak, the underdog in the match, but with +1, obviously a little safety net. I don't know. Yes, Dortmund lost, but it was at Bayern Munich. Dortmund were on the road. To be honest with you, if I were to play, I'd take you on here and do Dortmund win in this match. That's not where I'm leaning. I'm leaning towards goals, both teams to score. Alex has got that, both teams to score, and the over 2.5 goals. Very sort of safe bet, that 1.7, and then also the over 3. Go on.
If you want a lock bet, like a mortal lock, both these teams will score. I mean that's. I mean, you're going to have to lay a little bit, but there's no shot that doesn't come in. None.
I agree. You see the comments from Thomas Tuchel in the build-up to this game. He said as much. It was similar to Pep Guardiola before the Monaco Man City game. He said, Monaco are going to score. We need to at least score to have any chance of going through. Thomas Tuchel said the same thing. Both of these teams like to attack. Both of them are going to be going for it. There's not going to be much defending. There's going to be a lot of goals conceded. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at 1.7 just looks like a bet.
But their inconsistency in the field, playing forced to play with Emre, with the 17 or 18 years old, and with Dembele, Emre Mor and Dembele, who are doing a lot of good stuff, but they are still kids. And you saw that Dembele missed 2 opportunities versus Bayern Munich. So I think that Monaco is deadly on the break. If they catch Dortmund on the break, I think that there is a pretty big chance to win the match also.
Yeah,
very interesting match. I think that it will be awesome.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely going on the goals, but I tell you what, one of the markets that I'm really interested in is actually Monaco to qualify. They're going to have to score here at Dortmund, get those crucial away goals, and then I think at home, I think that they will be really difficult for Dortmund, who struggle on the road to break down Monaco. So Monaco to qualify right now, 2.6. That's a bit of my long shot bet, so to speak. But yeah, Monaco to qualify. Who thinks that Monaco can qualify, or sure?
Absolutely, I'm in.
I mean, why can't they? The problem that you have with that bet, Natalie, is you're just not getting a lot of value. I mean, you're only getting +130 as far as on the American odds. The other issue that you have is, and again, I'm not saying that this is that big of a deal, but Monaco's crowd normally tends to be poor. It'll be decent for this game, I'm sure. But I mean, we've all seen their crowd. They definitely don't have the crowd that Dortmund has or another team. I'm sure they'll be there watching this game, but maybe that is. Yeah, go ahead.
You think the crowd there was going to spur?
I mean, you look at
who knows? I don't know. I think we saw how Monaco played against the sort of the turnaround with Man City. I think that
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, there's enough value. I'm not so much of a crazy better or a high, but I'm a sort of a slow and steady wins the race kind of girl. And 2.6. I can wait. I can wait for that value to come in. So
a funny thing about the crowd is I think that they love to play outside from their home because they will hear some chants. You know, doesn't matter if they will be against them, but it will be a full stadium full of people that will think. So I think that will give them goosebumps and will enter determined in the game.
It'll be full at Dortmund. Yeah. They have a great crowd there at Dortmund.
Yeah, I know. Actually, CB mentioned here back Dortmund at home, then Monaco at home, and maybe a qualifier play with them. That's how I think, to be honest with you. But definitely liking goals. Going to start to wrap this up. So we're going to prepare for our weekend recap and midweek bet show as well. So let's just quickly run through our best bet of Tuesday that we really like. Going to start with you, Alex.
So Juventus versus Barcelona, both teams to score at 1.77. Dortmund versus Monaco, Monaco to win with +1. Asian handicap at 1.84.
And of those two, which one would be your absolute favorite?
Monaco. I think that Monaco +1 gives a really good value.
Okay. And what about you, big man? What are you going for?
I'm going to go with Juve +164, and I'm going to go with Monaco and Dortmund over 3.5. We'll have a small stake on Monaco outright at +405. But the absolute, as you would say, Natalie, the cracker of the week, both teams to score, Monaco, Borussia Dortmund. Definitely. Guys, quickly, I just want to ask all of you, what about the draw maybe in that Monaco Dortmund? Definitely good odds. I mean, would anyone be surprised if that's 2-2, you know, after 90?
No, this is why I took the +1, big man. I think that it's possible, yeah.
Good point.
I'm just staying away from the outrights on that one. I think you've got two crazy gung-ho teams attacking one another. Loads of match winners in this Borussia Dortmund team, but they do have their injury problems. It could really go either way. Just sticking with the goals, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at 1.7. My cracker banker knock bet of the week.
Cracker banker, mother-in-law, or you name it, bet the house. That's the one. Okay, I like that's mine as well. Actually, for that match, I like Juventus draw no bet though in the first one. I think if we're going to see a draw, I think more likely to be Juventus versus Barcelona. All right, fantastic stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I was saying Higuain at any time as well looks good. Juventus, Barcelona, former Real Madrid man up against the poor Barcelona defense. Could be another one. But no, you got the banker, 1.7.